fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning.
Hi. Hello. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. I'm Campbell. Andrea? Oh, I'm sorry. Andrea is not available right now. Can I take a message? Okay. All right. Bye.
Hi, Campbell. Hi, students. Welcome to the show. So, who was on the phone?
I don't know. Some guy. He wanted to talk to you.
Really? A guy? Well, who was he? What was his name? Did he leave a message?
Well, no. I asked him if he wanted to leave a message, but he said he'd just call back later.
Really? Well, I wonder who he is. Did you recognize his voice?
No, I don't think I've heard his voice before. Andrea, why are you so interested in this caller?
Well, I'm just wondering who this guy is.
Oh, I see what's going on here. Actually, Andrea, the guy did sound pretty cute. You know, he probably called to ask you out on a date.
Campbell. Anyway, let's go on with our lesson. Today we're going to keep learning how to be polite on the phone. And here is today's mission for you. What does Mia think Jeff is too old to do?
What does Mia think Jeff is too old to do? Oh, Andrea, I'll let you get that. It might be your special friend. All right, friends, let's start with conversation A.
Okay. May I use your phone a minute?
Sure.
Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. This is Aaron. How may I help you?
Aaron, I'd like to speak to the manager.
I'm sorry, Becca is not available right now. May I take a message?
No, thanks. I'll call back later. Goodbye.
Becca, why did you call Aaron? And why did you use a different voice?
I wanted to see how Aaron answers the phone. Sometimes he's not very professional.
Well, Aaron sounds very professional. He's doing a great job on the phone. I just can't believe that Becca called him and used a different voice. She asked to speak to the manager.
And yes, Aaron was very professional as he said, I'm sorry, Becca's not available right now. May I take a
Message? She said she'd call back later. Now let's learn our keyword here. Message. Message. When you call someone and they're not available to answer the phone, you can leave a message.
Right, a message. These are words that you tell someone to tell someone else. For example, if I call my friend and she's not home, I can leave a message. I can say, hi, this is Campbell. Can you call me back later? Thank you.
All right, so you can leave a message for another person by telling someone else, or you can also leave a message on a machine.
Okay, a message. Well, Becca didn't leave a message. She said that she would call back later.
Now, what does it mean to call back later? Well, when you call back, that means you already tried to call that person once, and you're going to call them again.
If you call someone and they're not there, you might want to call them again later. When you call them again, you call them back.
That's true. Now let's learn more about this conversation from our friend Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
大家好，我是 Thomas。一开始来看一个。
Did he do a good job just now?
Yes, he was very professional and polite.
I want to call him.
Jeff, what are you going to do?
Don't worry, Mia. Aaron won't even know it's me.
Honey, aren't you a little old to make prank calls?
These aren't prank calls. They're Tess.
Hello?
Hello? Net Cafe.
What specials will you have next week?
Hello? Hi, Aaron. May I speak with the manager, please? Oh, she's not there? Oh, no thanks. I won't leave a message. I'll call back later. Thank you.
Campbell, are you making a prank call?
No, I wasn't making a prank call. A prank call is when you call someone as a joke because you think it's funny. I was calling Aaron to test him, just like our friends.
Campbell? Well, can I try?
Sure, but first, let's teach our lesson, okay?
Okay.
Well, in conversation B, Becca says Aaron did a good job answering the phone. He was very professional and polite.
And polite is our keyword.
Polite. Polite. If someone is polite, this means they have good manners. They're careful of what they say and what they do. They don't do anything to make anyone sad or angry.
When someone is polite, they act the way they should act.
We can say, Jonah is very polite. He always raises his hand in class when he wants to talk.
Well, our next keyword here is special.
Special. Special. Now, when restaurants have specials, this is food that they don't sell all the time. This is food they serve only at special times.
You can have a special of the month. This is food that they only serve for 1 month.
Or a special of the week, food they only have for that week. All right, we found the answer to today's mission in this conversation. The question is, what does Mia think Jeff is too old to do?
What does Mia think Jeff is too old to do? Well, she thinks he's a little old to make prank calls.
All right, friends, great job. Let's go and see our friend Thomas and learn some more.
Put him on speakerphone.
Okay.
I'll check for you, sir. May I put you on hold?
Sure.
Wow, Becca, he's very polite.
Yes, he is. I guess he really listened to me.
Yeah, actually, it's really cute.
I know.
I want to call him next.
Sure.
Hello?
What? Now Mia wants to call Aaron. I guess everyone wants to make a prank call.
But they're not making prank calls, they're just testing Aaron. Just kidding. Well, at the beginning of our conversation, Becca quietly tells Jeff to put Aaron on speakerphone.
Right, because if he's on speakerphone, everyone can listen to him. Well, Aaron asks, may I put you on hold? Let's learn our keyword here. On hold. On hold. When you're using the phone and you're waiting to speak to someone, you are on hold.
You know, sometimes you might be talking to someone and they'll get another call on their phone. They might put you on hold to talk to the other person.
Now, when you're on hold, you might hear some music or the radio playing as you wait for the person you want to talk to. We have another keyword here, and it's a really cute one. The word is cute. Cute. When someone is cute, they are really kind and sweet.
When someone is cute, this means that they're kind and sweet. 就是可爱.
In our conversation, the way Aaron is acting is really cute.
Aaron is a cute guy.
We also see our calendar phrase here, I know.
I know.
Well, we know that it's time to go see Thomas.
Key words.
Hey friends, let's review today's key words together. Our first key word is message. Message. Can you give Jonathan a message for me? Tell him I'll be late.
Polite. Polite. Michael is very polite. He always says please and thank you.
Special. Special. This week's special is our chicken dinner.
On hold. On hold. I called Mark, but he was busy, so he put me on hold.
Cute. Cute. I love babies. They're so little and cute.
All right, let's review one more time. Message. Message.
Polite. Polite.
Special. Special.
On hold. On hold.
Cute. Cute.
Thank you for saying those with us. Now let's review today's conversations.
May I use your phone a minute?
Sure.
Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. This is Aaron. How may I help you?
Aaron, I'd like to speak to the manager.
I'm sorry, Becca is not available right now. May I take a message?
No thanks. I'll call back later. Goodbye.
Becca, why did you call Aaron? And why did you use a different voice?
I wanted to see how Aaron answers the phone. Sometimes he's not very professional.
Did he do a good job just now?
Yes, he was very professional and polite.
I want to call him.
Jeff, what are you going to do?
Don't worry, Mia. Aaron won't even know it's me.
Honey, aren't you a little old to make prank calls?
These aren't prank calls. They're tests.
Hello?
Hello? Net Cafe.
What specials will you have next week?
Put him on speakerphone.
Okay.
I'll check for you, sir. May I put you on hold?
Sure.
Wow, Becca, he's very polite.
Yes, he is. I guess he really listened to me.
Yeah, actually, it's really cute.
I know.
I want to call him next.
Sure.
Hello?
2-word verbs.
Bye.
Who was on the phone?
It was Claire. She wanted to talk to you.
Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were here. She said she would call back.
I'm not going to wait for her to call back. I need to talk to her now.
What do you think she wants?
I don't know. I just hope she doesn't call off our date.
You have a date with Claire?
It's not really a date. It's just two friends going to the movies.
Well, I still hope she doesn't call it off.
Me too.
Calendar phrase.
I know.
I know.
我知道.
My mother is coming to visit tomorrow.
I know.
So we should clean the house before she comes.
I know.
And we need to buy some more food.
I know. Your mother eats a lot.
I know.
I know.
I know.
我知道.
On the phone, except at the end.
Okay. Well, Aaron is doing a great job on the phone, and he's being very polite as people keep making prank calls to the net cafe.
Well, I wonder how many times the phone will ring today.
We'll see. Now, here's today's mission. What does Ron want to know?
What does Ron want to know? Hey, let's call Thomas and see how he answers the phone.
What? Oh, okay, well, why don't you start with conversation A?
So you, Jeff, and Mia all called Aaron, but he didn't know it was you?
Right.
Aaron told me the cafe phone rang a lot last night. Now I know why.
I can't believe you three made prank calls.
They weren't prank calls. I wanted to test Aaron to see how he answers the phone.
I want to call him.
Oh no, I think everyone is having a little bit too much fun testing Aaron. I wonder what would happen if Aaron found out all these people were calling him to test him.
I don't know. Well, Liz says Aaron told her that the net cafe phone rang a lot last night. Now she knows why.
Oh, right. Well, let's learn this key word, ring. Ring. When someone calls you, your phone will make a sound. When your phone makes this sound, we say that it rings.
Now, when the phone is ringing, what do? Well, you answer the phone.
You might say, hey, the phone is ringing. Who's going to answer it?
Now, a phone can ring, but there's also other things that can ring. An alarm clock might ring in the morning. The ring will wake you up.
That's right. Okay, let's look at our next keyword, test. Test. When you test someone, you do something to find out how good they are at doing something.
Now, as a student, you are tested a lot. Your teacher tests you to find out how well you're doing at school.
Well, Becca has been testing Aaron to see how well he answers the phone. She calls him and sees how he answers the phone. Now Amber wants to test him too.
Right. We'll see how that goes.
All right, friends, let's go learn some more from Thomas.
Hello, is Becca there?
I'm sorry, she's not available right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Can you tell her Ella Patis called?
Sure. Can you spell your last name for me? Hey, Amber, is that you?
No.
Oops. Oh, no. Oops. I think Aaron knows what's going on. Well, Amber called him using a different voice and asked to talk to Becca.
Aaron was once again very polite when he asked to take a message. Amber told him her name was Ella Pettis, but then she started laughing when he asked her to spell her last name.
Now, how do you spell the last name Pettis? Well, it's P-E-T-T-I-S. Let's learn our keyword here. Spell. Spell. S-P-E-L-L. I just spelled our key word. When you spell, you use the right letters to make a word.
Right. When you spell, you use letters and you put them together to make words.
Now, when you're not sure how to spell something, you can ask, can you spell word for me? Can you spell dog for me? Sure. D-O-G. Hey, Campbell, can you spell your last name for me?
Sure. My last name is Chang. C-H-A-N-G.
And last name is our next keyword. Last name. last name. Now, your last name is the name that you share with your family. My name is Andrea Brodersen. My last name is Brodersen.
And my name is Campbell Chang. My last name is Chang.
Now we're going to let Thomas teach you a bit more about this.
I can't believe you had all those people call me.
Well, you did a good job.
Great. Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. What? Ron? Ha! Is this Jeff? Nick? Goodbye.
You got another prank call? Funny.
I can't believe Becca told people to call me.
Aaron, Ron just called my cell phone.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Look at the caller ID. He wants to know why you just hung up on him.
Oh no! Aaron hung up on Ron, his boss. He thought it was Jeff or Nick making a prank call, but it was really his boss.
Well, Aaron doesn't believe Becca when she tells him it was their boss. Becca tells him to look at the caller ID.
Caller ID is something on a phone that tells you the number and sometimes the name of the person who is calling you.
Well, it really was Ron. I hope Ron's not too mad. Well, we just found the answer to today's mission.
Today's mission. What does Ron want to know?
What does Ron want to know? Well, he wants to know why Aaron just hung up on him.
Oh, okay, let's learn this keyword, hang up. Hang up. Now, when you hang up, this means you end a telephone call by putting down the phone.
Right, when you hang up the phone, that means your telephone call is finished.
Aaron hung up on Ron because he thought it was Jeff or Nick. He ended the call, but he shouldn't have done that because it really was his boss.
Right. Now, usually before you hang up the phone, you say goodbye, you finish the conversation, but Aaron just put the phone down.
Uh-oh. All right, well, we have a calendar phrase in this conversation. You did a good job.
You did a good job.
Well, students, you've been doing a great job listening to us. Now, let's go and listen some more to Thomas.
Key words.
Okay, friends, let's review today's key words. Our first word is ring. Ring. I tried calling Kelly, but the phone kept ringing and no one answered.
Test. Test. Today our teacher tested how well we can read in English.
Spell. Spell. Does she spell her name S-T-A-C-Y or S-T-A-C-I?
Last name. Last name. Teacher Thomas's last name is Young.
Hang up. Hang up. Don't hang up the phone. I want to talk to Kim next.
Now let's say them together again. Ring. Ring.
Test. Test.
Spell. Spell.
Last name. Last name.
Hang up. Hang up.
Hey, great job, everyone. All right, let's review what happened in today's conversations.
So you, Jeff, and Mia all called Aaron, but he didn't know it was you?
Right.
Aaron told me the cafe phone rang a lot last night. Now I know why.
I can't believe you three made prank calls.
They weren't prank calls. I wanted to test Aaron to see how he answers the phone.
I want to call him. Hello, is Becca there?
I'm sorry, she's not available right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Can you tell her Ella Patis called?
Sure. Can you spell your last name for me? Hey, Amber, is that you?
No. Oops.
I can't believe you had all those people call me.
Well, you did a good job.
Great. Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. What? Ron? Ha! Is this Jeff? Nick? Goodbye.
You got another prank call? Funny.
I can't believe Becca told people to call me.
Aaron, Ron just called my cell phone.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Look at the caller ID. He wants to know why you just hung up on him.
Song time!
It makes you smarter day by day. Learning is fun, learning is great. You'll improve in every way. Study hard if you want to succeed. Education is the key. Learn to say your ABCs and to count your 1, 2, 3s. That's one thing you'll always need. Reach your goal, achieve your dream. Reach your goal, achieve your dream. It makes you smarter day by day. Learning is fun, learning is great. You'll improve in every way. If it's hard, it's okay. Practice each and every day. As long as you can do your best, don't worry about the rest. Teamwork and fun. Try to learn something new. It makes you smarter day by day. Learning is fun, learning is great. You'll improve in every
way. Calendar phrase.
You did a good job.
You did a good job.
你做得很好。
I didn't play very well in the basketball game.
Sure you did. You did a good job.
But I didn't make any points.
That's okay. You did a good job.
Our team lost the game.
But you did a good job.
Well, I guess I won't quit the team then.
Good, because you did a good job. You did a good job.
You did a good job.
你做得很好。
Good job today, everyone. Now let's practice our question of the day. If you call someone and they're not there, do you leave a message? Why or why not?
Yes, I leave a message. It's easier that way for me. Then I can just wait for the person to call me.
Right, and then you don't have to worry about calling them back. All right, friends, thanks for joining us today on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and the radio.
And remember, learning English can be fun. Bye!
Open your eyes eyes to the world around. Join your friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. Learning English can be fun. Open your eyes to the world around. Join friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.